comedy Jonah.
Hey, happy Sunday, happy Sunday.
Is it happy?
Isn't it though? Isn't every Sunday happy?
Not ones where Kylan's HOH. I don't want to say that he has a punchable face, because I would say that might be a
Oh,
hate crime, but he has a very punchable face.
I don't think so. Why does he have a punchable face? He's made it this
Every 5 minutes
far.
he does this to everybody he's talking to. Like, oh, Chada. Every 5 minutes, and I just want to punch it.
Well, I think that is a hate crime, and I think that
Okay.
you need some therapy for that. So,
Well, therapy costs money, and in order to have that, we need people to follow, like, and subscribe wherever they are watching these shows. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You guys following, liking, subscribing are great ways to help support our shows. So please, get on it and share. Share the show. Let everybody know that we're live now. Or if you're watching this in the future, share it to one of your favorite social sites. Tell grandma. Whatever you guys want. But you are our best little marketers. And look, you want us to cover Survivor when the season's over. You want us to bring back Hello Friends twice a week. So get on it. Spread the word.
spread
Thumbs
the
up.
word.
Hit that bell in YouTube, comment below, all of those things. Great ways to help support the show. And of course, you can tweet us your questions anytime using hashtag YRRLive.
Spread it like there's already a cream available in your bathroom.
Spread it like peanut, 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 peanut butter, peanut butter.
I like yours better. It's a little more PC. PC.
Well, not really. That's a RuPaul's Drag Race song, and you know what peanut butter means. But anyway,
Hmm.
by the way, did you know that this is a serious thing? You know, I love Drag Race. I watch all the drag races. Probably should cover it, but don't know why I don't. Anyway, they're doing a Big Brother Drag Race crossover season.
What?
So it's gonna be the drag queens, and they're going to play Big Brother, but it's gonna be a drag race themed Big Brother. So it's gonna be on Logo or World of Wonder or whatever. Um, and instead of being like HOH, you're head of the nightclub or something, and
Oh
then
my
they're
God.
evicting people from the VIP list is like the, but it's Big Brother. It is
Well,
going to be a partnership with Big Brother in the Paramount app exclusively.
oh, then we don't have to watch it on World of Wonder. Then we can watch it on Paramount Plus since we already have it, since we're watching the feeds. And are they going to be in a
Yeah.
house? Are they going to be in
Yeah.
a nightclub? Like they're going to be sleeping, like the nightclub finally's over and it's the after party, and or you wake up the next day.
I'm
You
not
remember those
sure where
times.
they're going to do it actually. That's a good question. That is
That
a
would
good.
I think it should be in a club. And I think finally it should be music playing all the time. And then at 2 o'clock in the morning, it stops. And then everybody comes down and the after party. And then you wake up with a hangover. And then you start the day with challenges.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see how they do it. They're saying it is going to be true to Big. They say it's going to be a perfect mix of Big Brother and Drag Race.
Oh my gosh. I hope Bianca Del Rio's in it. She might be too
Yeah.
famous. She might be too
Well,
famous.
speaking of, before we get to tonight's episode, you know, another breaking news that has come out. This is your Big Brother news section, everyone. Other breaking news. They announced Celebrity Big Brother, John.
This
And
winter.
this winter, I think everybody knows, I think, that I go live every single day for hangout shows and all stuff like that. And in the hangout shows, John, people have been telling me that they want us to do like a draft for Celebrity Big Brother, meaning, and now look,
Like a picture? What
guys,
do you mean a draft?
yeah, guys, look, we're not the smart ones. If you're looking for the boring numbers and the statistics, you're looking for Taryn. He's the smart one. We're just here to make you laugh like dancing monkeys.
Well,
No, but I do think it's a good idea. I do think it's a good. Basically, what they were saying was we should create like a poll, whether it be in the patron group or not, where everybody like gets to submit 5 people that they think should be on Celebrity Big Brother. Then you and I can tabulate those answers, see who the top people are, add our own people in, like come up with 2 or 3 people that we think would be good, and then we do a show formulating our dream celebrity Big Brother cast from the information from everybody watching and us. I think that could be a fun show.
that would definitely be a fun show. And then hopefully CBS, maybe we can give them some ideas.
Or we could have those people on. We could tell
Oh,
them, hey,
absolutely.
our audience voted you as one of the top people to play on Celebrity Big Brother. And then we could just be strategic about it. Like if we want a housewife, like we could just go to Erica Jane, who I don't want to brag, but follows me.
Oh my gosh. Well, she's following everybody these days for information.
She's been following me well before any of that. She's been following me for years,
Divorce.
so she
Divorce.
is a
So.
Big Brother fan. So but no, I think that it would be I think that that would be a fun thing. So yeah, think about that. Maybe I'll make a page on the website for people to submit who they would want, and then everyone can be a part of that show. I think it'd be a fun postseason thing to do. We have a lot postseason to do, John. We got postseason interviews. We got that. Hello Friends coming back. Survivor. There's a lot
Oh,
happening.
lots to evoke, lots to post. Did that site ever launch, that new one?
What? My
The new-
reality recaps? It is all fixed. The website is all fixed. Relax yourself. The
Yay!
trash draft page is up and running on reality recaps. I have stopped talking about it because it's a work in progress.
Of
And by the
course.
time I decided there is no way to get the website working in the middle. I mean, it is working now. There's no way to get it set up in the middle of the season. I have to do it before. So I was hoping no one
Yeah.
would notice. Thank you for pointing it out. But the website is working again. It is fixed. And I've been working on building it out and doing more fun stuff. But the trash draft is up there now. Yes.
I knew that was, and I knew some good things were coming with that. I was just wondering if that was all there yet.
No, I mean, I think a thing that people don't know about the website is, I mean, we've had it up for 10 years, everyone. If you want to go watch John and I, we were
Oh,
literally watching a show from 2013. So what is that? 8 years ago? I was watching one of our Bravo shows back on the website from 2013. Me, you, and like Jeffrey Marks. It was amazing.
yeah, you can like literally watch us grow up almost, right?
I know, it's weird. Look, we've been doing this for like 10 years.
Over 10 years. Seems like 100.
So, anyway, let's talk about tonight's episode and choices.
Choices.
And life choices. Good ones, bad ones.
Well, we could possibly save life choices for Hello Friends, but I always love those little conversations, especially in like double evictions where they're kind of deciding stuff. We saw some stuff at the beginning of tonight's episode with Hannah and Kylan talking. He seemed very upset that he was going to be on the block, and she's just like, "What's the big deal? Like, we're not voting you out. Like, just do it." Do you think
I
he
feel
was
like
doing
you're.
his what?
I
My
feel
brain
like you're trying to get me to be angry right at the start of the episode or at the start of the show.
just just talking about the episode, sweetie.
Okay. So, sweetie, can anybody explain to me why the producers hate Tiffany? Why did we have to watch a segment about how mean old Tiffany pulled Kylan into a room where he's all temper tantrum and annoyed, painting Tiffany in a bad light, when we know from the live feeds that Kylan and Derek actually had a fight screaming at each other because Derek wanted to give Alyssa a sympathy vote. So rather than showing Derek and Kylan actually yelling at each other and having a real fight over the issue, instead, once again, what they decide to show us is a moment of Tiffany being a bitch. She's not a bit like, they don't want the casual viewer to like Tiffany. Like, they really don't. And I don't get
Tiffany's getting the bad edit, is what
I
you're
don't
saying.
think she's getting the bad edit. She gets a bad edit. Every week, it is never the good parts of Tiffany, the funny parts of Tiffany, and it like, they leave out the douchebaggery of other people.
I understand what you're saying, and of course, there's probably so much content with the live feeds, you can't squeeze it all in an hour show. But the thing that I thought was interesting, why possibly production chose that, is why did Tiffany bring him in there? Oh, I'm just doing it just, because you're mad, because I just wanted to take you away and let you sit here for a second. Why? Why did she have to do that anyway? That's what I wanted to know as a viewer.
He's protecting him.
Protecting him from what? Flipping out?
Himself! He's a giant douchebag who walks around and does this to people. That's what she's protecting him from.
Well,
she should say thank you.
Look what it got her.
Well, look what it's going to get Kylan next week, sent home, just like every other HOH. Wake up, Kylan! Every single HOH for the past 6 episodes has sent their ally home stupidly, then ended up on the block and out the following week. It has happened every week.
But it did seem like we see Alyssa sitting there, everybody's kind of scrambling, nobody wants to fess up to the cookout. Everybody, do you think that people were trying to kind of do jury management as far as, doing the least to Alyssa to possibly get her vote at the end?
Yeah. You know who's the number 1 person who does that?
Kylan.
All season. So
Right.
Eat a dick if you're gonna act like, why are we pandering to the jury now? Listen here, you dumb fuck. You're the one who has to pull out fucking Cheerios and Fruit Loops and explain it to people like they're in preschool. The big Cheerio is you, and the little snowflake is the other guy. And this is the way the snowflakes and the Cheerios mix in my scenario, you big idiot. So don't act like you're not pandering to the jury every fucking second, Kylan. Oh, I can't stand him.
Do you have any of that Xanax from last week still?
No. No. I do have an enlarged heart.
How's your weekend been so far?
It's been a little,
Okay, yeah. See, I see a little of it, a little.
Yeah, no, I don't like Kylan right now.
You don't like Kylan, but what do you think about his game?
Up to
this point, before the HOH, he's played all this stuff. He's there. He's in the final 6, right? I mean, because of course they all did it, but he's got 2 HOH wins before tonight. I mean, what do you think of just his game? Take out his aside.
Okay, I don't like his misogynistic, condescending attitude, the way he talks down to, treats the women, and acts like he has carried them solely on his back. Every single thing that he complains about when it comes to Tiffany, Chada, he himself has done. So he's a giant hypocrite, which I cannot stand in the game of Big Brother. Now, until this HOH, I would have given you that Kylan was the best player and most deserving to win this game. But this move this week, targeting Tiffany and Hannah, shows to me he's a big giant dildo moron, or to quote Tiffany, the smartest idiot, but I wouldn't even get him smart. I think he's just pure idiot. 100% pure idiot. You could win the game, you big dumb idiot. And instead, you're going after Tiffany and Hannah. Hi, dum dum. X is still in the game. And next week, he's not going to give two shits about any deal that you made. He is taking your ass out, and he's taking Derek, and he is taking Azza to the end of this game. Oh my god, but I want to go to the end of the game with competitors. Really? Right. Then you would have put Azza and Derek on the block, because they've done nothing all season. You're full of shit. You don't want to go to the end with competitors. You just don't like women. You don't like that Tiffany beats you in competitions. You don't like that Hannah beats you in competitions. You want them out. So Xavier, the only thing he's done smart is either pretending to throw competitions or actually throw competitions so he wouldn't damage Kylan's fragile little ego, which probably goes along with his tiny little penis.
All right, we still have 40 more minutes of the show.
I can go on all day.
Why no, you can't.
I gotta moisturize my lips.
Okay, so we're still at the beginning. What did you think when they said, "Welcome to the cookout"?
Let me tell you about this goddamn cookout. No.
I was like, it was so nice that it officially happened. I mean, of course we saw it, but to officially hear it announced, I thought was amazing. Yeah. What did you think? Settle you down a little bit, or make you slightly happy, or did you grow a little bit of a heart there, Tin Man?
I'm sorry. Is the question, am I happy about the cookout?
No, just how it was announced and how it was a kind of a grand...
No, it was stupid. I didn't like how it was announced, John. I wanted it announced at the goddamn double in front of Claire and other girl. What is her name? Alyssa. That's where I would have liked it announced, when we could have got some drama for it. What do I want to watch, the six of them circle jerk each other off in the kitchen? I've been watching that all goddamn season. I want to see the people who didn't know about the cookout find out about the cookout. Surprise, we knew about it. Yeah, I was really happy to watch all six of them hug in the kitchen.
I thought it was great. It warmed my heart.
I'm good. I'm glad for you. Loved it. Love everything about that cookout, especially Azza, the person I want to win the game right now.
If she does, I will never cover this show again.
I'm only hearing positives. So extra.
Please let somebody who's done no wins, who can't do anything, who begs for HOHs to be thrown at her to win $750,000. That makes total sense. Let's just have Victoria play again, and maybe we can give it to her. And then that way she just won't be a floater to final two. Let's just do that. That sounds awesome.
Listen here, you little goddamn rat bastard. First of all, don't you dare talk about my fucking precious queen Azza like that, because she is a queen. And if you think someone is begging for HOHs, you must have gotten her confused with Derek F, because that would be Derek F who begs for them. Talk about wanting $750. It must not matter much to the cookout, because they're all willing to give it up every single week to get to the end. She does not beg for anything.
Can you throw it to me? Can you throw it to me? Can you throw it to me? No? Nobody?
That's Derek. Not Azza. She said it one time.
I'm focusing on Azza right now.
She said it one time, and it was because it was the plan to get out Brittany.
Azza constantly wanting a thrown HOH.
Okay, I'd like an example.
This point is, if someone like Azza wins, who has no resume, no wins, and gets $750,000.
She
Just
would
drive
be
down the street,
wonderful.
CBS, and roll down the windows and just throw the cash out. But I
Excuse
do
me,
like
hello?
Ozzy though, as a person.
Okay, no, I can tell. So let me, I would like an example of when Ozzy was asking for a comp to be thrown to her, please. It was so
There's
many
been at least a
times.
couple HOHs,
I'll
right?
just take,
Wasn't the
just give
one where
me,
they're on the rope and she was supposed to have that one thrown to her? There was another one where they were going up in groups and I forgot what that one was, and that was supposed to be thrown to her too.
okay, but
So there's at least been two. I mean, yeah, Derek's was tonight, but we're not talking about Derek. We're talking about Ozzy, and you want Ozzy to win. And I, as Oracle and all of this rich information that you have and strategic knowledge, to want someone like Ozzy to win is absolutely baffling.
well, maybe it is because I have all of the knowledge and that I would know it was not Ozzy asking to have anything thrown to her. It was
I'll
a
find it.
collective group
I'll
decision
find the footage.
during the knockout
I'm
competition
resourceful.
to have Brittany go home. It made the most sense. And as far as the rope, she was willing to get the blood on her hands to spare Tiffany to having to be the one to send home Claire, or X to have to send home Alyssa. So neither of those
Even
cases,
if
here's the thing.
let's take that out, even though it's true what
Okay.
I'm saying, let's just take that out for
It's
a moment and
false.
put a pin in it. She's
Okay.
not done or won anything. She has sang, she has entertained us. She should be
Yeah.
America's favorite player, but she does
Right.
not deserve to win
Who
$750,000.
deserves to win it?
Tiffany,
Yes, but
Kylan,
oh, I just threw up in my mouth.
any of the four. I mean, even tonight during the
Oh, I
HOH, Derek
swear to
getting
God.
two of those levers
What
down. I
is
thought
wrong with you? All
he
Derek
did great.
does is beg to have competitions thrown to him and then throws a temper tantrum when they're not. He is the most delusional player in that house. And now, P.S., I don't hate him for it. Let's be clear. Thus, Derek
And
ever
let's be
watches
clear
us
with me,
back.
I don't hate Ozza, but
No,
I don't
you
think
did.
she's
Hold
played a
on.
good enough game for almost $1 million. I don't
Got a
think so.
text right here from you, John Richardson.
And
I hate
Derek
Ozza.
and and Derek Frazier has done better in comps even tonight's HOH than Ozza did.
Do you
Ozza did
have
great these
COVID?
stages, but can't seem to aim anything towards a lever.
Um,
No, she does not
Derek
deserve.
got one more than Ozza, number one. And again, I don't
He
know
was
what
tied with
world.
Kylan at one point before Kylan won. Ozza wasn't.
Well, hey,
Did
guess
she even
what? They
get?
were
Did
all
she ever
tied
get
at
a
the
lever
start.
down? I don't even remember if she even got a lever. I saw
Yeah,
a lot of
she
broken
did.
eggs at the end and couldn't seem. It
She
keeps rolling,
did.
and I don't know why. It just keeps rolling. I can't seem to do it. It keeps focus. We've seen her do these table ones where she just can't seem to get it. She's just not good
She
in comps. No
you
offense.
cannot you cannot keep using the cookouts plan that they came up with as a group and her playing her part against her.
And wanting a couple HOHs thrown, and they still couldn't even do that for her because they were building their resumes, and Ozza was not.
And what did that get them? Sent home, and Ozza's still in the house. So
Right.
who's playing the better
Right.
game?
So it sends a message that all you have to do is sit around, sing a little bit, and you too can win Big Brother. Sorry.
So, choices. If you could sit around, do nothing, and have a hot body like a model, would you do it? Or
Sit
would you
around,
be
read
like,
the Bible. Yeah, get the Bible. Let's refresh our brains with Jesus. Sure.
it is, here's why I find what you're saying so offensive. Because Derek is doing everything you're accusing Ozza of, and you are acting like he deserves praise. Believe me,
I'm
he
not
has
acting
no
like he deserves
problem.
praise. You said I want Ozza to win, and I'm telling you why I don't think she should win. That's why I'm
And
focusing on Ozza.
okay, now
If
I
we
have a
want to focus
follow-up.
on Derek, we can focus on Derek.
Okay, I have a follow-up question for you. In all the times that we had bets this season where I could be right or you could be right, who won the bets?
Oh, you've won the bets as far as
Because I'm right about that and Ozza.
Okay, you're talking apples and oranges. You said
No.
I want Ozza to win, and I said
Shenanigans.
why I do not want her to win. That is
Oh.
not strategic. That is not voting. That is not anything. That is my opinion.
Okay, I have another
And
question
that,
for you.
my friend, you will never win.
Okay, I have a question for you from
Yes.
Courtney in the chat. She says, John, if Derek, Frazier, and Ozza are in the final two, then who wins?
Oh, Courtney. Mm.
No, this should be easy for you. Your best
Oh,
friend, Derek, who's doing so fucking much this game. This should be easy.
Did Courtney just checkmate me?
Although, what I would like to know is how would the comp ever get won? Like, has there ever been a time when two people could not win a comp?
I'm trying to say his name, but I can't. Ozza. Oh gosh.
Of course it would be Ozza.
Of
But
course.
could you imagine Derek F and Ozza going head to head in a competition? Like I honestly think it would be the first time where
would die. Okay, that might be worth that.
production would be like, okay guys, it's been 4 hours and neither of you have gotten anywhere. I think we're gonna flip a coin. I think we're changing the comp to flip a coin.
Can somebody bring in the coin flipping machine that Tiffany used? Okay, is it over there? Perfect. Can we just grab that real quick?
It's a new comp. It is coin flip
Derek,
for Ozza.
You hit the lever, and Ozza, you call it. Okay, there we go.
And then Derek would still not do good at that and complain that it's rigged.
2-hour show, people. We don't have time for this. Get the coin flipping machine.
The coin flipping machine. And Derek would still be like, this show is not made for big people. For the love of God, there's been 15 competitions you could have done. I mean, the amount of complaining that Derek has done this week is, my God. And again, I will say, it is what I like about him, because I think 50% of the time he is joking and going on a rant. The same thing John and I were just doing. Neither of us really care about Derek or Oz. I mean, we care about them, but we give a shit who wins. Yeah. So I think, Derek F riffs in that same exact way a lot, but then I think there are other times when he also means it. And it's been a little insufferable this week with my God. He really thinks he put the cookout together, came up with Tiffany's plan. He literally thinks, he said, and I quote, I have done everything for the cookout. It wouldn't have worked without me, and I did it all on my own island. You all had a partner to go through the game with. I had to do it all by myself. No, Dumbledore, you had the cookout.
He is entertaining though, right?
It's my favorite part. How delusional he is my absolute favorite thing in the world.
Well, even his acting, right? What?
Yes.
He's hilarious.
He is so bad. Courtney says that's a good point. I don't know what's the good point, but one of us made one and great. He totally made... oh my God, I cannot with how just how insane he is. And him last night going on and on trying to convince freaking Hannah and Xavier that he's been on an island by himself this whole game and that's why he deserves to win. And Hannah and Xavier are like, what are you talking about? You've had the cookout. And all he kept saying was, no, an island.
Well,
Every
I
time they
think
would,
Derek, once Brittany left, Derek became the new Brittany. Like every time she was like, they did it to me again and they put me on the block and I got to fight my way through. You were a pawn. He turned into the new Brittany where it's like, I'm on an island. I have to do this. I can't seem to win. I'm trying really hard. I informed the cookout. No,
yeah,
you've got your own perception, which is wrong as far as
there
what's going.
was there was also a very funny scene last night. I will say, last night's feeds were great. If I know we're talking about tonight's episode, but I'm going to forget to say this. People should go back and watch last night's feeds. Derek, Hannah, and Xavier in the HOH room last night was very funny. It was Hannah's dad's birthday, and they were trying to get Derek to shout out Hannah's dad. And it is an Indian name. And Derek can barely say the word vote. So imagine how much trouble he had saying an Indian name. It was very. I tweeted out the clip. It is all in good fun. Hannah is, leading it. She is This is not him mocking or making fun of people's ethnicity. Like,
Right.
Hannah was trying to help him to be able to pronounce her dad's name correctly. It was a very funny scene, and I tweeted it out, so you can go and check it out anyway.
Sounds hilarious.
It was. I would play it now, but it's just audio and it's 2 minutes. I don't know if it would go. You need to watch the actual clip.
Right. Well, you know what I thought was funny was the cluckster.
I'm sorry, did you say funny? Or was funny the word you used?
Sorry, I meant what your face is going to look like after I say it.
Does anybody remember how at the start of the scene he said the whole thing was he was going to turn the people who didn't do it into chickens, which didn't happen?
It was so weird.
That's the guy they have do everything. Like, I don't
I know, and
know.
I like him. I think there's some moments
He's a
where he actually is
comedian,
funny. Yes.
right? He's a comedian. I mean, how did he get that gig? He plays the aliens, the old ladies, he plays every character.
What was the
that
one
has
that
to
he
come
did
up.
in All Stars? That was really funny with Nicole Anthony's season. Last season. He played some kind of, it was an old woman? I don't know. It was
The
funny.
old woman was Brett and Rockstar season. That one was the funny one.
Oh,
He was the
okay.
grandmother that had to follow Brent around the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
That one was funny.
That
Yeah,
was
but
super funny.
this Cluckster one, I don't know.
As a comedian, you try things. Sometimes they don't land. And that's
Well,
okay. But as far as this, I was so glad that this whole HOH comp wasn't the egg in the cage, the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? Like usually it's that whole comp is doing that, right?
Right, yes. Well, sure.
And this time it wasn't. They had to put it on the ramp. They had to, knock over the levers. Everyone was doing good. I was a little concerned with Derek's hands a little bit, trying to get through the cages. But I thought Kylan had a good strategy with dropping the egg. And I'd never seen that on past seasons. What did you think of that?
Well, I mean, it's clear you haven't watched in a few. It's clear you haven't watched in a few seasons because this is the way they've done this comp. Like the last 5 times they've done it, I can't even remember the last time it was just the cage. That was probably like 8 years ago. Anywho, what did I think about it? I hate this competition. I don't understand it. That's a smart okay, hold on. The Oracle needs to go away.
Oracle in a tank top. Go ahead.
Here's why I don't like this. You know how we know that I'm a crazy person and there are some things that I can't handle mentally? So, like, I don't like knowing there's a needle in my vein. I don't like there's just things like I can't handle, right? Veins, you know how I don't like seeing people's veins? It's the same thing with this chicken wire thing. I keep thinking when they stick
What
their
about a
hands
penis with
in.
veins? Does that bother you?
Yes. I keep thinking when they stick their hands in, it's going to cut open the webbing like as if it's like razor blades, like a Saw movie or something. I don't know. It freaks me out. Every time they do this competition, I just imagine them like splitting open the webbing in between their fingers, and it freaks me out. I don't like
Mm-hmm.
it.
You know what? It's just, to me, and maybe not all of them were the cage, but most of the comps seemed to be, they were always doing that. And I just thought, it's one of my least favorite ones to do that. But I liked the fact that they put that thing on the end where they were trying to do the lever, but it looked really hard. It really looked like it was difficult. I thought it was funny, Derek talking to the eggs, doing that runway, showing that strut, all part of his humor.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just curious, what are the competitions that you are good at? Since you said this is one you weren't good at, I'm just curious as to what competitions you've done that you know you're good at.
Did I say good at? I mean, ones I don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, okay. So
I'm good at one competition, and it's called life. I'm doing pretty well.
I think you do really good at the egg comp.
Shh.
I think you do really good at the egg comp.
I would do anything I could to win and get the money. Hold on a second.
All right.
You're
No
out.
problem.
Just
No,
a live
nice.
show. Just a live
Just
show.
just a live show, no problem. Just
Sorry
hit it. Just hit it, no problem.
No, I think I would. I mean, I loved Kylan's strategy with dropping it. I thought that was brilliant. But but is this my favorite one to watch as a viewer? It's not one to watch. So
I mean, I was laughing at Ozzy the whole time. Hubs never watches Big Brother with me ever in a million seasons. He did not watch. He didn't even watch the episode that I was on. Okay? Didn't watch Big Brother.
real support there.
Yeah, well.
My DMs are open, hotties.
So I'm wearing a tank top. This can be all yours.
Oh, well, I was showing some shoulder this evening. There you go.
And my point is, he's been watching these past few episodes with me. And that was going to strongly tie into a point that I've now forgotten because I forgot what you were saying. Something about the competition and
that it's my
something.
least favorite one to watch as a viewer. No, nothing.
Yeah, no, he liked it. I don't
He
remember.
liked it. Okay.
I had a point. He did like it. He liked. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Hubs and I were dying laughing over Azza because he turned to me. See, I wasn't going to bring this point up. We were arguing before. He turned to me and goes, "Does she ever get anywhere in a competition?" And then he's like, the last time, didn't it involve her just staring at an egg or something? And I was like, pretty much, that's Azza, but we love her. I was like,
your
but
hubby,
we love her.
I love him. Yes.
But we love her for it.
My point.
Yeah, but I love her. But here's the thing. In all honesty and in all seriousness, I thought Tiffany played the most genius game until she won HOH last week. We can pinpoint at that as the downfall in her game. It's why she's in the position she's in now. I thought Kylan, up into these nominations, would have been the most deserving winner. What he did this week has totally changed my opinion. I think he's now an idiot. So let's put it this way. Now, Xavier's the most deserving winner. But if Xavier does not take a shot at Kylan...
Wasn't he the douche last week?
Xavier, no.
Yeah. I remember bringing his name up, and everybody's like, "Oh no, Xavier's
Oh, no, no, no. We
disgusting."
don't like. Look, all the guys in the cookout are douches to the girls. They're all misogynistic, act like
Yeah.
they know. All of them do that. So, yeah, we don't like all of them for those reasons. But my point is, Xavier has always done what's best for his personal game and the cookout. Tiffany made a horrific choice last week. Kylan just made a horrific choice right now. My point is, all of these people are making these horrific choices, and Azza is the only one who's like, I'm not here to bullshit people. I'm not here to lie to you, manipulate you. I'm not going to run game. I'm not going to use chess pieces that involve all this. I'm going to put the people up I want to go. I'm going to tell the people I'm voting them out. I am not lying to people, and I'm not. And okay, I can't win a competition, but let
Or
me
an
tell you,
HOH. Uh-huh. So
Oz's.
great. Glad you're gonna do that in the future.
Now,
If there
I
is one.
agree with you. I could see the jury being mad, going, "So great! I'm so glad we could help you get to the end, Ozza. But guess what? You still got to vote for one or two people. And let me tell you right now, nobody, and I mean nobody, is even considering removing Ozza from this game. Nobody. The targets are
Right,
Xavier,
which makes me
Kylan,
nervous because if
because
Kylan's sitting next to Ozza and Ozza wins,
oh, I would prefer Ozza to win, honestly.
it's like a Josh Martinez.
What's wrong with Josh Martinez?
Well, in his season with Paul did a lot better gaming than Josh did. He hardly did anything, but he did a lot more than Ozza. If Ozza won something in these next few weeks, I would be like, okay, you know what? She did what she needed to do to get the cookout to the six. And if she wins an HOH or even in this double, her stock as far as a winner will go up with me a little bit. Absolutely. But if
Okay.
it's just sitting there complaining, going, can someone throw me an HOH? I'm going to be like, I can't hear this anymore.
Right. Now, you get a break. I'm going to go yell at Destinies for a minute. And Chad, who says, oh my God, Derek Frazier said he's putting her up last night. She is too being targeted. Wrongo. He said, I mean, yes, you're correct. He
At least
did. He said it to Kylan. Hey, newsflash about Derek. He literally lubes you up and jerks you off while he's talking to you. You know who he's going to be loyal to next week? Whoever that HOH is. He don't give a shit. He
and
don't care. And I know everyone's like, Derek doesn't want to go to the end with a girl. He's worried that I am telling you,
right.
Derek would take Ozza, mark my words. You show me one time when Derek is saying to a camera alone, not what he's shoving up the ass of the people he's talking to. Show me where Derek Frazier alone or in a diary room has ever said he's going to betray Ozza. He hasn't, and I do not believe he will if given the choice. Now, will he not help her to save his own game? 100%. Will he be the one to take out Ozza? No. And if he has the choice, I believe he would take her hands down.
I think he would be the only one. That would be his
Correct.
best choice. Absolutely.
Right.
Because even
And
though they both didn't do good in competitions, he did slightly better. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But at the end, if it's Ozza and Derek sitting at the end, at least they'll both get money, right? So, yeah.
yeah.
All right, so let's switch gears a little bit. We know Kylan won the HOH tonight. We know Kylan's in a final two with Xavier the Gentleman. We also know that he made a final three deal with Hannah and Tiffany. Now we saw him going back and forth and contemplating his nominees tonight. And, do you think he made the best decision? I mean, it was kind of when Hannah was talking to him tonight, for him to not put them on the block and whoever he puts on the block, he has their votes, which would be almost the majority. He
You
could have really controlled the house with their votes. What do you think of those two options that Kylan had?
I think we've already argued about this for 15 minutes earlier.
Did we?
Yes, I think this is the biggest load of shit and the worst nominees he has ever done. But
Really
again,
though?
yes, horrific choices. I mean, don't worry. I got the live feeds, what has happened next that we can discuss. But yes,
Well, you know what? I think anybody sitting next to Tiffany is going to lose. So I don't know why nominating Tiffany and whatever Hannah's upon or whatever, getting
I'll give
Tiffany
you
out
that.
for anybody at this point in the cookout is smart.
No.
In fact, Jermaine King in our chat, sent us a super chat. Kylan getting Tiff out is a smart move. She can
Yes,
definitely beat him in the end. Okay,
I
no more
agree.
super chats for me. Well, that in part, no, doesn't have to be. But thank you, Jermaine. I absolutely agree with you. Getting her out is smart for everybody's, even Hannah's.
Right. I have
Right.
to say that we have a number one fan chat from EVOO on you now who says
Ooh.
Eric is always right, John isn't. Thank you, EVOO. That was a great number one fan comment, followed by Nurse Cheryl, who says, "I may not be a doctor, but 9 out of 10 nurses say Eric is right." So I think this you can go with your super chat, but whatever. No, you are correct. Anyone sitting next to Tiffany will lose. That's not the point. The point is you are set up perfectly to take out Xavier. You have watched Xavier win every single competition he has needed to when his back is on the wall. You now have a very easy way to get the number one competitor out of this game. Kylan himself, in the DR himself, words out of his mouth said, Xavier is the best competitor in this house, will have the most votes in jury, is the best player. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to take him out.
Well, I think as a true competitor, in his thinking, thinks
Oh,
why
yeah?
not have the two competitors, the two strongest ones, fight it out to the end and see who
That's
gets the
some
most
dumb
votes.
shit. That is some dumb shit
No,
if
we
ever
saw
I
some
heard it.
dumb shit last week with Tiffany and Claire. That was some dumb shit. This is being a competitor. This is being an athlete. This is being like, okay, we're both super strong. Let's just see what happens. Gentlemen's agreement.
Okay. So you're telling me if you and I went into a parking lot and it's divided into two halves, and on the end of both halves are $750,000, and on one half the person standing in front of you is the Terminator, and in the other lane is Mother Teresa. You're gonna go, you know what? I think I'm gonna battle the Terminator for that money. That's some dumb shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody goes back and goes, you know what? Who did so and so bring to the final two? I really respect that 10 years later. Nobody gives a shit. The people are going to complain no matter what you do. Dear Final Two Big Brother player, we on Twitter will complain no matter what you do. We'll find a reason to hate the person you took. So if you don't take the easy win, you're an idiot. It's $750,000.
Are you saying that to Tiffany? Oh, no, wait, that was last week.
To anyone.
No. What were you saying that to Tiffany last week?
Can I give you my asterisk?
That's what she did. Well, no, I think with Xavier and with Kylan, what I'm trying to convey to you
It's not
is
working.
kind of what he's thinking. Now, if Kylan and Xavier are sitting in the final two. They're both strong competitors. I think Xavier's going to really build his resume over the next few weeks, but I think it's really going to come down to how the jury was treated and those relationships. And I think Xavier has a better personal friendship with a lot of the jurors than Kylan.
Right.
I think Kylan
Thank
has
you.
rubbed them the wrong way. And I think it's going to come down to that.
Right.
But I think
so
Kylan's not thinking correctly. He's thinking as an athlete, as a competitor, but he also is missing the social thing, which we've seen all season. He kind of has missed the whole social thing. So
Right. So you're agreeing with me. It is
I am agreeing
stupid
with
not
you.
to take
I just didn't
Xavier
get a
out.
chance to really finish because
Because of Mama Vito, I know. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Okay,
My asterisk to someone being an idiot for taking the easy win is only if you know the jury won't respect you. My point is, when the people say, I need to go against a competitor, I want it to be athletes, I want this to be the viewer should not matter to you. If you are playing to the viewer, you already lost this game. Now, if you know that every single person sitting in that jury is not going to respect you or vote for you, let's say if you bring in Azza, then 100% do not bring in Azza. If your jury was made up of Rachel Riley, Janelle, like all these people that want competitors, then it makes sense. Okay, I need to bring the competitor. But if you are in that house right now and you do not bring Azza or Derek to the final two, you're an idiot. And that is why Kylan right now is an idiot. You have the option to take out. I mean, you're not an idiot. You are correct. Tiffany would be good. You're correct. Tiffany would be a good out for him.
Can somebody screen record this, please?
But Xavier is better, so you're an idiot for not taking out the biggest threat first.
And I agree with that, but I mean, you have to understand, this cookout has reached historic, legendary status. Now, wouldn't we like to put a little whipped cream on top of this and have the two strongest competitors of the cookout sitting in the final two? I think that may be kind of the distorted thinking Kylan might be thinking. Is it smart? I agree with you. No, because I think at the end of the day, whatever happens, and Kylan sitting next to Xavier, it's those personal, social relationships that is going to make Kylan final two.
I'm aware that you were talking and saying words. I got lost somewhere where you mentioned whipped cream, and then regardless of how much I don't like Kylan, all I was thinking about was Kylan and Xavier both covered in whipped cream. I'm in the middle, like, help me, daddy, and we're like just like rubbing with whipped cream, and oh my god.
As long as it's like, no, stop talking, both of you.
Well, especially Kylan. You want to talk about a fucking boner killer? I'm gonna be like, zblah, zblah. No,
turn around. I'll be in the middle.
Turn around.
I'll face your back.
Put something in your mouth because you need to not talk.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, preferably. Okay. So whatever. I see both sides. Personally, for me, no. I think it is stupid that he is not leaving an easier to beat person in the game as of now and going to take out Tiffany or Hannah.
Well, it's not like he dominated Azza and Derek. I mean, they're still there. So why not try to get Tiffany out right now?
Because she's not as good as a competitor. She is
came
easier
up with
to beat.
The cookout plan. If he's sitting next to Tiffany on final two, he will lose against her. He just doesn't realize if he's sitting next to Xavier, he will also lose against him.
And what he also does
he knows he'll lose against Tiffany. Azza knows it. Derek knows it.
Yeah. Well, guess
Xavier
what?
knows it. Yeah.
Guess what? Doesn't matter because he's not going to make it there because he left Xavier in the game. Tiffany would have brought him. Xavier will not. So
That could happen, yes. But we've got a
that
double eviction.
we got a double. But do you want to talk live feeds and
Of
what has
course.
happened?
Of course.
Do we want to talk about the spoilers quickly? So
Yes.
we know that
Kylan
it
won.
was
Kylan won
we-
veto.
Kylan won veto. It was BB Comics. And now here's the first thing, okay?
I'm so excited for Wednesday.
Oh, do you know what they are? I posted them on my Instagram. Would you like me to tell you? Which one are you most excited for? See, look, I posted them on my Insta story.
I want to see them dangling.
Okay, well, can I run down what the comics are for you quickly?
Of course you can.
The Wizard of Oz,
Oh, I love that one.
The Explorer for Xavier,
Oh.
Mr. French and Fries
Ah.
for Frenchie.
Of course.
Instead of Big D, Big Z, like sleeping, like does nothing.
Like the napping.
Yeah, you know, like who you think's doing good in this game. Now,
No, I never said
Oceana
that.
Hannah.
Gaslighter.
Oceana Hannah.
Oh,
Where
is she in the
What?
water?
with seashells covering her nipples. And apparently all the guys were very uncomfortable looking at her comic. Tippy Toes or Tiffy Toes, we're not sure. Whitney was the buckle because of that stupid outfit that she always wore.
Oh, the workout top that had the buckle.
Right. She's apparently the buckle. Then we have Brittany was the denier. Because she doesn't ever believe anything's happening, or she always just misses out. That's going to be my favorite one. I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that. It's gonna... And you just fucking know. She is sitting in that jury right now and she's like, they had me do this scene where I did my karate. I know my comic. They are going to show me as a strong woman, a black belt. I am all of these things. I am an amazing
Wait till
strong
they
woman.
See what I can do.
And
Wait.
then she's going to rip open her comic and it's going to have her be the denied. Because this show hates women. Okay. Then we have Sarah Beth, which is hers was the Sarah Breath, and she had bad breath.
Did she?
No, I don't know. Stupid.
Kylan?
Alyssa's,
Kylan would know.
I guess. Alyssa's was Bikini Genie because she designs bikinis.
The bikini. She has the bikini company. Yes.
Claire's was Claire Bear. She's the Claire Bear.
At least it wasn't Sasquatch.
Yep, I know. DX's was obviously Lord of the Latrine. Kylan's, now this is interesting. Normally, whatever your punishment is your comic. However, they did not make Kylan the donkey. They made him the Kylander. So, like the Outlander movie or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the Highlander.
Yeah, but I have a feeling it was because they probably thought twice about turning a person of color into a donkey on a comic book.
Into a jackass.
Right. I think they probably were like, we're not going to do that. And then Brent was a flight attendant zombie. So that's number one.
Oh my gosh.
So now here's the thing. Derek once again came in second place to Kylan. So
wow, I didn't know that.
Big old cry fest and complaining again from Derek for a half hour. Yeah. I mean, he didn't win. Congratulations, you're the first loser.
Did Ozza even play?
Ozza played and came in third.
Oh, she did.
I don't know, but for this argument, she did.
You're such a liar.
Oh, no. She did for this argument.
I forget how dirty you argue or debate.
Hey, but guess what? Tiffany timed out.
What?
Now, Hannah was third. I think Tiffany timed out on purpose because here's the thing. Well, wait, I gotta say one more thing. When the feeds came back, I found this to be the most annoying thing. Kylan was so pressed he did not beat Nicole's time. Now, number one, how do people know this? How do people, did they announce it before the competition starts? Like, all right, everyone, we're going to start BB Comics. And just so everyone knows, Nicole Anthony is the record high scorer with 10 minutes and 58 seconds of all time. Good luck, everyone. Like, how do these people know what her time is to
Ozza
beat?
told everybody. She's like
Who remembers that fact?
She's like a BB episode cloud drive. Like she just randomly. We've seen her all season sit there talk about a scenario. It's like stay in your own game, Ozza. Remember you're playing too. She probably told them. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Well, he was so mad he didn't win. He was literally like, I wanted to beat her. I'm not letting this go. I think it's ridiculous I didn't beat her time. And then he starts making excuses and he's like, she just had it easier. She just had it easier than the rest of us. She only had 2 comics on her season. We had to go through 5. And I was just like, oh my God, this is not a good look. For the love of God, she doesn't have much. Let her have Big Brother wins. She doesn't have much. Let her have this thing. It's like, you all have the cookout. Let her have her 10-minute and 53-second win.
Still has it, because he didn't do it. And he's
he didn't do it. But my point is, just him, so upset that he couldn't beat her. Whatever. Okay, so that was that. Now, Tiffany has started to implement her plan now of playing to Kylan's ego, to his sensibilities. She originally did not make a good pitch to him, to not go on the block.
Who, Hannah?
No, Tiffany did not make a good pitch, in my opinion, to not end up on the block, but it really is not even worth getting into at this point. Now that Kylan has the POV, she has tried a more sincere approach with him. She has said, I apologize for not, for you not believing in me and for me not believing in you.
Was this when she was laying in bed with him today?
Yes. However, no, this was last night, although she did do it laying in bed with him also. Not for nothing. He's been laying in bed and doing stuff under the sheets with her a lot too. My point is, Tiffany has really been trying to convince Kylan to use the POV to save her, or if not, she has said to him, people will vote how you want. You can save me. She said, you would have never have nominated me if you didn't have the votes to send me out.
Oh, I'd be like, Kylan, listen, I just want to have a quick talk with you. So I'm on the block.
Yeah.
I'm going to be good for your game. And Hannah's bad.
He wanted it, so believe me, he went and laid right next to her.
I saw briefly.
Yeah, and he tried, and then they weren't talking. But no, I mean, here was her main points. Her main point was, no one in this game has a reason to be loyal to you. Everyone can backstab you going forward.
Except Ozza. Ozza's the most loyal.
Right. If you save me this week, I will be solely loyal to you. I will not go with anyone else. Any decision I make, you will get to make with me. I will play for you. I will win for you. I will keep you safe. I will bring you to Final Two. And I owe you. No one else here owes you anything. No one else has a reason for you to stay in the game. If you save me, I am loyal and indebted to you. I owe you my game. I will solely work for you.
I don't
Now,
believe a thing Tiffany says. We saw
she
her try
means
to
it.
save X. We saw her do all kinds of stuff, and at the last minute, cut, cut, cut. Sorry. Get rid
I
of Kylan. If I was Kylan, I'd just get rid of her and just test my
well,
luck.
okay, so 2 more points. Number one, she is telling the truth because she told
Is
us,
she this
well,
time? Okay. I'm
no,
glad
she
you're the Oracle. You have that BB detector.
well, you know what else I have? The ability to listen to her when she's talking to us alone in a room. And she told the cameras she would not betray Kylan. She would be loyal to him. If he saves her, she has to. She doesn't want to look bad to her kid and blah blah and all that stuff. That's number one. Number two,
Didn't she get nominated on her kid's birthday?
yes, and amazing. Didn't have to milk that for everything it was worth, like someone else. Number two,
Are you talking to
lost.
me?
No.
Oh.
Number two, Lost and Can Cruised in the chat says, I guess it's gonna take Tiffany a couple of guys and a couple of tries to win also. AKA the fight between Nicole Frenzel and Bailey last season.
Well, I've got Scuba Steve in our YouTube chat says they should do rival seasons and make Nicole F and Janelle partners.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
for
just gonna say
fun.
yeah. It's
Yep.
not worth even sure.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. Whatever you
Get off
guys
that,
want to see, I'm on board.
off that robot BB brain.
Gonna go with sure.
Just
That's what
laugh.
you want to see.
Just laugh.
I'm good at not ever seeing people play. I want new casts all the time. I am so over watching returning players. So over watching returning players.
No, but I do get it as far as you do have a point. Keeping
Okay.
Tiffany a little bit longer, he's not going to go she'll keep him around a little bit longer than maybe Xavier would. Definitely Derek and Ozza. So I think Tiffany is more of a best bet for him to get a little farther, especially since he can't play on Thursday night's first eviction, but he can play on the second one. So he's got better odds with Tiffany. I get that. My only point was I haven't really, all the work I've seen, and I've gotten into it in the live feeds with Tiffany, especially with trying to save Derek X, and then all of a sudden, I didn't vote for him. I was just like, oh my God, she did it to us again. Like, what the bleep? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. I do like the idea of the whole cast playing again with the cookout out in the open, says Jansu. I've always forget about that. I just honestly want any season of Big Brother where once it's over, I would love to watch any whole entire cast play again. That because look, Big Brother has lost the social experiment aspect of it. It is a bunch of people pandering to social media because we have taught these people we will destroy your life, we will destroy your family, we will send you death threats, we will ruin your job, your business, Yelp reviews. We have ruined the social experiment aspect of Big Brother. However, that being said now, so the only thing that's going to... And by the way, Big Brother needs to do something because the ratings are plummeting. The only way that they can make this show fascinating or something that we're not expecting to see is make the same cast play again with everything out in the open. See how the different dynamics form. What will people do? And by the way, to be clear, I don't mean for 100 days. I don't mean drag it out like an entire
Right.
season.
I mean like 30 days.
Yeah, it is a super condensed season now. Everyone knows everyone else's game.
And do it online like BB over the top.
Right,
We don't
like
even
a
need it
BB
on
over the
TV
top.
because we want to see everything from the live feeds to the competitions, everything in real life. 30 days. Now everybody knows about the cookout. Now let's see how it would play out again. Like shaking that dice and rolling it and see if we get the same outcome, right? Which we won't
Right.
because, the variables. But that would be absolutely amazing.
It would. I would love, 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 love to
Mhm.
see it.
Mhm.
I don't know why people say the ratings are bad when it places first in ratings. Well, number one, it's not placing first in ratings, so there's that. And it's very easy. Go look at the number of
Is it
viewers.
placing first in ratings in Canada?
Yeah, maybe wherever they're watching it is. Then go look
Right.
at the number of viewers per season, and you can watch that chart go like this. And then watch the number of viewers from the start of the season to the end of the season. So, yeah, it is not. It is doing
Yeah.
bad in ratings. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. There's a chance Kylan might save Tiffany tomorrow. I say a chance, like 5%.
Wednesday. Or tomorrow.
Well, in reality, tomorrow.
In reality, yes, it's tomorrow.
We will see it Wednesday. Tiffany made a good case last night. Kylan did not blow it out of the water in the conversations he's had after. And Tiffany has spent all day in bed with him today. I shouldn't say all day. When I have seen her on the feeds today, she's been in bed with him. Well, more importantly, she's blocking people from having conversations with him.
Mm-hmm. Very smart. She really knows how to get her hands in and get real dirty.
She does. She 100%. She 100% does. So we'll see. I mean, look, I don't want to be happy. I don't want to have any hope for it because I'm just going to be disappointed if it doesn't happen.
Right.
I would like to stick with it's not going to happen and then be pleasantly surprised. I think it is the worst thing Kylan can do. I can almost guarantee Kylan is gone next week and it will be at the hands of Xavier and I will laugh. If I was rich, I would literally pay for a plane to fly over the backyard that goes, ha 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 ha, you moron. Well, he's on the block.
Right. Well, it won't get him on the show.
Well, if we had him on the show, we'd probably only be able to ask 2 questions, and he would just ramble on for 40 minutes. You know what would probably be more entertaining on the show? This Post-it. This we could probably do fun things. No, I am just talking about Kylan in the game. Him in the game is annoying as shit. And it's why I'll love him outside of the game. Here's what's going to happen. It happens every season. In the same way I couldn't stand Memphis last season, he's one of my favorite people we had on postseason. So you know what's going to happen? I'm going to love freaking Kylan postseason, and freaking Azza and Derek F are probably going to be the 2 worst interviews we do, and I'm going to be so... It's always the way it goes. The people I love...
And sweetie, I'm your friend, and I will be there for you to rub it in your face.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll rub it somewhere.
I'll just pull a play out of Tiffany's book.
I ain't opposed to it. I would suck it and Do whatever you need to do to win that. It is $750,000. I
Right.
literally tweeted out yesterday the casual way in which this cast, specifically the cookout, and I don't mean in regards to I get them willing to give it up to get to the 6. I get that. But this past week, with them being in the 6, the casual way that Hannah's just like, yeah, but $750,000, you know, I understand that people can get $100,000 jobs, and sure, many of us now can be millionaires within our lifetime. But the reality for most of us like me, that we're lucky if we're making $12,000 in a year, you know, it's a little difficult. And I don't know why you're so casually going, $750,000 is not a lot of money. But they just all act like, no, look, if I don't win, I don't win. I would split anyone's throat. I would split your throat. It's $750,000. You know what I would do if I was Tiffany right now, and I'm not even kidding? I would go into that DR and say Kylan's sexually harassing me and I want him removed from the game. There you go. New HOH. I'm safe.
Now give me the cursed money. Okay.
Now give me the cursed money. You know what else I would do? Okay, all right, that's a little too far. So then you know what I would do? I would wait till Kylan's at the top of the stairs and I would push him down it. How's that? Is that good?
And he's
Is that better?
tumbling through the circle stairwell.
Tumbling down, Kylan broke his neck. Oh well, need a new HOH. $750,000. It's very clear none of you have needed health care, dental work, a car. Clear none of you have a mortgage. I don't know why you're all poo-pooing $750,000. I hope we run into any of these people in a bar. I'm going to be like, I'm really hungry. Can you buy me food? Because I know money is no object to you. So it's on you.
Maybe these people don't put money as the top thing in their life.
Well, they're stupid.
You know, if you think about it, Eric, we're the only species on this planet that pays to be here.
Yeah, oh, interesting. Well, that's also why we live longer and are the best, and we don't die in a puddle of our own piss. So, you know, me. It's just like those people that are like, money can't buy you happiness. I've yet to find a problem money wouldn't cure.
Well,
Sorry that you didn't choose to go to therapy or get pills.
You just have different problems.
No, there is not a problem money can solve. You will be happy with money, believe me. And I haven't found a problem money wouldn't have solved for me yet in life. So I'll let you know when I find one.
Oh, yeah.
And if I didn't have those problems, I'd be pretty happy. So that's all. We will see what is happening.
Yes.
We will see what is happening. And now you might not be here Wednesday, but it doesn't matter. I will be.
Yes, you will definitely be. I don't know yet, but I will let you know closer to that. I'll let you know that day.
Well, yes.
And I may be here for the episode. I just may not have time to watch the episode, but I possibly be here for the show.
Oh, great. Okay, then no problem. I mean, you're going to know what happened. Well, whatever. It's not for you all. It's not for you all to worry about. We got it. And we thank you, like we always say to all of you, for following, liking, subscribing, thumbsing up, hitting the bell, commenting, sharing the show with your friends. It really, really is a great way for all of you to help us keep bringing you new content. Like we said, we're not gone when the season's over. We're doing postseason interviews. We want to do something for Celebrity Big Brother. We're going to cover Survivor for all of you.
Yeah. And give us ideas of what you want. Like maybe.
Oh, well, we don't need ideas. We're good. Survivor, Hello Friends 2 times a week. Know what you're talking about. We got plenty of shows to cover and plenty to do. But no, if you would like to tell, if there is something that a lot of you are, interested in, definitely let us know. Obviously, we want to create things that you all like. But yes, we are going to cover Survivor, bring Hello Friends back 2 times a week, and we have postseason interviews.
Right. That's a lot.
Got a lot.
Got a lot.
Thank you.
No more.
Don't forget, John is running that contest to have lunch with him in Seattle.
Right. So get on that.
Get on that. I will be live. I'm live every day. If you're watching it you now, make sure you click the follow button so that you're alerted every time we go live.
Absolutely. And I just want to thank a few people that are in.
No, you go for that.
Hanging out with me on the YouTube channel, like Daiquiri and ZZ and C. Farlow and Jermaine King, Jackie Knows, Debbie Dawn. All you guys are super awesome for hanging out. Hanging out with us.
I already told you the top 3 over on You Now are the EVOO, the Nurse Cheryl, and the Jian Su.
Nice.
Thank you, everyone who tunes in, hangs out, watches. We love and appreciate all of you. I will see you in a little bit over on the Twitch. And that's all for now, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great night. Bye, friends.